Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. The John Steinbeck classic of Mice and Men is back on Broadway. Under the direction of Tony Award winner Anna Shapiro, it stars James Franco, Chris O'Dowd, and Leighton Meester. And I'm here on the opening night red carpet where the stars came out to celebrate. So tell me what's brought you here tonight.
Well, I'm here to see Mr. James Franco do this Broadway debut of Mice and Men. And I'm actually a guest of Stand Up to Cancer, so that's why I'm here as well.
You look stunning. Tell me what's happening with everything.
Well, I'm very excited to say that last week was my last chemo treatment. Ooh, I'm very excited about that, and so I'm just really looking forward to seeing what the next steps are, which is maybe coming out in a couple of weeks saying that I am cancer-free, which I do believe in my heart of hearts that I am, and what's to come in the future for me, which is anything and everything.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
You took Broadway by storm in Motown. Do you miss the Motown family? Tell me.
You know what? It was like a year anniversary a couple of days ago. And you know what? They have never been parted from me. Like, they come to see me. They've been very supportive. I've seen Mr. Gordy and others as well. And you know what? I had such a wonderful time with this show. I'm so glad that I was able to leave such a fantastic legacy. And I'm glad that people are now going to see it around the country with the tour, and that other people are getting the opportunity to play Miss Ross, because she is something that I think everyone should tap into.
And being here for a Broadway opening, how exciting that is.
It really, really is, because my last opening was over a year ago, and I'm a huge fan of James Franco. I love the stuff that he's done and the movies that he's done, and so I'm so excited to see him on Broadway in his debut. And it's, I think it's something that to give me a little itch to get back really, really soon, actually.
So tell me what's brought you here tonight.
I came here to see Of Mice and Men. I'm very curious to see what this version's like, and an old friend of mine, Jim Ortlieb, is in it, a pal from Chicago, and I got to support the Chicago peeps.
It is stunning. I was here over the weekend. It's a gorgeous production.
Oh, good. I can't wait. I don't think I've ever seen the stage version. I have the novel in my head, so I have a lot of images, but I'm sure they'll do me proud. I can't wait to see James Franco and Chris O'Dowd. I love both of them.
What are you working on?
I'm actually working on American Horror Story Season 4 coming up, and I'm my own play. I wrote an Iliad with my friend Lisa Peterson, and now we have a commission to write a new play based on the Bible. Come see it, the Bible.
Tell me what it's been like working on American Horror Story. I love this series.
My favorite part about last year was not speaking. I love not having a tongue. I had no lines. It was great. I could show up and just go. But every year is different. Every episode is different. You never know what's going to happen. Even if you die, you might come back. You can be ahead and still be in the thing. So anything goes. It's Ryan Murphy.
It's like a repertory company.
It really is. I mean, this year, again, it's Jessica Lange and Kathy Bates and Angela Bassett and Franny Conroy and me and Evan Peters and Sarah Paulson, and we've added Michael Chiklis, and it's this crazy thing. We stir in one new guy a year. It's great.
I had the privilege of seeing you do Of Mice and Men.
You were 3 years old.
Thank you. I love you even more. Yes. Right. So, James, take me back to the beginning. What was it like working on that production, that beautiful production of Mice and Men?
Well, you read the novel, and every school kid, I think, has read the novel, should. And it's a great American story about the days when we were all migrant workers. At least that's the characters in this play. That's the Americans we tell in this story. It's a great story.
And what are your memories of doing that beautiful production where you played Lenny?
Oh, just the job of playing a role who didn't have a lot of words, but he spoke from his heart. And I love the character. I love the whole play. I'm looking forward to seeing tonight.
And tell me what tonight means to you. A Broadway opening. The 3 stars are making their Broadway debuts tonight.
It's about time. Right.
Good to see you both. Have a great time inside. So here we are. What's brought you here tonight, Joe?
Well, I've done this play as a film. I've never seen James Franco other than on film, so it'll be nice to see him live. And it's a great play. I mean, why not be here?
Take me back to your production, how it all came about and why you wanted to do it.
Well, Gary Sinise had a driving passion to want to do it as a film. He thought it really is Americana, and that's how he shot it. I was going to end up playing my scenes with John Malkovich, and so that was pretty exciting. I'm not quite sure all of the ins and outs of what Gary had to go through. I just know that the result was a beautiful, beautiful American film.
What you love about the book and what you love about the play?
You know what? I've never read the book. I've only ever read the play. I think I'm trying to think in my research, did I read the book? Maybe I did, but I remember mostly the play. I just think, again, it's Americana during the Depression. It is about a group of men and one woman who are trying to find themselves in that world, and they're all put together in the same place, which makes for great drama.
One of the most memorable nights I ever spent in the theater was seeing you in the musical version of Raisin on Broadway. What are your memories of doing that? Virginia Capers, Debbie Allen, everybody.
Well, Debbie Allen just directed me in an episode of Scandal, so she will always be my little sister. It was an amazing production. We were on Broadway for 2.5 years. We won the Tony. I think we even won a Grammy for Best Album. It was an exciting time. When I started it, I was 27. I was playing a guy who was 37. So it was an exciting time.
Is it a musical you would like to do again?
It's a musical that I would like to direct and do it again, absolutely. I'd like to even push it a little further so that, because we had an amazing orchestra, if you remember, and what I wanted to do was take it even a little further in terms of the jazz direction, and ultimately, hopefully do a film.
You were on one of the biggest hit TV shows. Millions of people love Scandal. What is it like working on that show?
Again, it's a dream come true. I mean, and I mean that literally. Basically what happened is I went out to LA for pilot season, hadn't seen Scandal at all, started watching it on my computer, thought to myself, wow, this is a great show, great writing, great photography. I wonder if there's a way I can get on the show. And before I talked to anyone, my agents called and said, guess what, they'd like you on the show. That's exactly how it happened.
Why do you think millions of people have fallen in love with this show?
I don't know, and I almost don't want to know. I mean, it's one of those phenomena that kind of just happens, because I know they started off slow and then suddenly they were a huge hit. I think they just tickle the imagination on all kinds of levels. It's very diverse. It's certainly the first black female lead on television in 40 years. I know I've never seen a character like mine ever on TV. So I think all those things together make for great television.
And being here for a Broadway opening.
Amazing.
Well, we miss you. Please come back.
Thank you. I promise I will as soon as I can.
Joe, the best. So here we are. What has brought you two here tonight?
Well, our company, Walk 15 Productions, we are co-producers with Harriet Levy and Jennifer Isaacson and Raise the Roof. So that's why we're here. This is our kickoff venture.
Yeah, we over the last few years, Brandon and I've talked about doing work, and last year on Motown, we finally decided this was the time to do it. So we formed our company, and we were looking for projects that spoke to us, and this was the first play that really reached us. So we thought, why not?
I love this story. I saw this over the weekend. This totally blew me away.
You know,
This
I'm envious
stunning.
of you. I haven't had a chance to see it yet because I've been doing shows across the street.
Right. I've seen it. It is remarkable. And Anna Shapiro did a fantastic job directing it. All the actors are phenomenal. And of course, it's a Steinbeck classic. So
I love this, that you star on stage and now your name is above the title too, a little higher, right?
I know, and it's okay. I got personal days. I got approval from my company manager. They know I'm here. It's okay.
yeah, Motown producers know he's here tonight. So
Now you've also got another venture coming up, another opening next week, right?
Yes, Hedwig and the Angry Inch with Neil Patrick Harris. We're excited about that as well.
Congratulations. What do you love the most about this play?
I think it's an American classic, but two, we were just talking about this earlier. It's what the country's gone over the last 8 years. To I think you can be from any part of the country, any demographic, and you will relate to this.
So tell me what's brought you here tonight.
Hey, I'm a thespian. You know, I went to Tisch down the road. I'm a little bitty playwright. You know, this is my home. This is my home. I love Broadway. I love theater. I've done Broadway. I did Joe Turner's Come and Gone in 2009, and it was amazing. I would love to do it again. Love to.
Is there any chance of getting you back here soon?
We'll see. You know, there's the pull of, you know, some commitments with the little show I shoot, but I love Broadway. I will never ever not come back. I will definitely come back once I can.
Let's talk about your little show. Everyone is obsessed with this. Millions of fans have fallen in love with your show. What is it like doing that show?
It's amazing. I mean, the beauty and the blessing of it is that it's a profound family. And it's like so much love. There's no ego, which is just like I could see that actually watching it before I was even in it. I was like, these guys are doing something different, you know? And I walked in there and it was just love and acceptance and support. And so you go there and you love going to work every day. And that, I think, really feeds our ability to like go to really dark places together and really stick in dire spots because we know we've got each other and we kind of love each other. And so it's kind of really a lovely thing to do every day.
Because there were the diehard fans who already knew The Walking Dead, and then there was millions of other people who fell in love with it from the TV show.
Right.
What is it like playing that character that you do?
It's kind of awesome. I mean, at first it was kind of like daunting. There are a lot of fans who are like, you better not mess her up, and then it became, as she became mine and we were taking her on a slightly different track, it really became really awesome. And I love how she pushes me. She's stronger than me. She's smarter than me. So she pushes me out of my comfort zone. But I love that. It really feels like the rigor of theater. It's not, there's nothing easy about it. And I love that because it pushes me further and deeper. And, she's gone on an arc that's really allowed her to open up and love, life and want to live. And I really want to enjoy that with her.
How many months do you actually shoot?
About 7. Yeah.
Going back to this for a second, did you read the book growing up, or did you know the play of Mice and Men?
We studied it in grad school. I went to Tisch down the road, grad acting. Woo woo! And probably there's some alums in here. I just have to look. We're everywhere. We are everywhere. But we studied in grad school. A lot of guys did it in our class, in scene study class. And it's heartbreaking. It's so powerful, and it's timeless. It'll never go away, and that's a beautiful thing. That's what great theater is. It never dies. It never goes away.
And just being here for a Broadway opening, how exciting that is.
It is exciting. I was in town at the right time, and I'm just so excited because I don't get to see a lot of theater, and it hurts me because this is my home. I'm as a playwright, I'm actually workshopping a play this week in town, so it was just perfect timing, and it's thrilling to be here, really.
It's winter again.
I know. I can't believe it.
Crazy.
We had a moment of springtime, and no longer.
Yeah.
3 days ago, we could have gone to the beach and gotten a suntan, and now we're back in winter wear.
I know.
I'm happy because I ate way too much this winter, and this is
Yeah,
covering
see,
up the
this
fact.
is good for the if
my
you're still
tuxedo
working
does
off
not
that
fit
winter,
anymore.
If you're not into real fitted tuxedos.
I was actually worried. I was like, if I have to take off my jacket, everyone's gonna know because I only have one tuxedo, and it's like
and it's the same one that you got last year.
June
obviously.
is busting out all
Yeah,
over.
exactly.
It's
It's
bad.
your award-winning tuxedo.
It's our nomination tuxedo.
Oh, listen, you always win awards.
Yes.
Or you should get awards.
Thanks.
Tell me what brought you here tonight, why you want to be here.
This is a really exciting opening. Well, not that we go to that many openings, really. So, one, we got invited. That was really what brought us
We
here
got invited,
tonight.
so we're like, okay, we're going.
If we get invited, we're probably going to show up. That's probably what they knew. They were like, well, we know we can fill 2 seats. If we ask Benj and Justin, they're going to show
They'll
up.
come.
Yeah, no, we're excited to be here, and this is exciting work, and two great. Not just two, but these 2 actors. We're both big fans of both of them. So I'm excited to see them on stage. Obviously, I've never seen them perform live on stage.
And who's not excited for James Franco a little bit? You know what I mean? And I keep thinking maybe there will be a Dave Franco, his younger brother, spot. So I'm looking around.
Right there.
Oh my God.
He keeps saying this.
Get a photo by.
Who that is.
Oh my God. Guys, I'm freaking out right now.
What are you guys working on?
I can't talk to you about that right now.
Get in picture. Get in picture.
How do we do that? Can I do that? Where did he go? Wait, where did he go? He slipped. That was so fast. He knew that we were trying, and he just.
Get it into
I can't believe that just happened.
Keep that camera
He's been
out.
talking about Dave Franco. I've been talking about him all day.
I'm freaking out. I can't believe that just happened.